Alright, 4 badges in hand. Let's go in with the 5th one. This is part, or at the 20? This is the 20th part. Looks that way. Looks like we're at part 20. Alpha Sapphire. We don't use Pokemon Centers or Pokemon Marts. Not in this game. It's way too easy. We don't need those things. Alright, so Norman is no longer in the foyer. So instead we're going to speed room and accuracy room. I think, let's see, we're going to be fighting most of the except for I think the HP restore room. So assuming this works the same way, this gym is pretty simple. Make sure again that Captain Toad does have the expert belt, which he does. 15 Mach Punches should be enough to make it through this gym. And what level is he currently? Captain Toad, can't see from there because he's poisoned. Captain Toad is level 31. You guys can't see, but I can. So hopefully he'll get to, I'm hoping like 33. Yeah, right. Yes, it would. The problem is that you use an X speed when we have Mach Punch. So, yeah, so here's this Delcatty that may have Cute Charm. This is about the only reason, I guess, to prefer a female Breloom. Unless this is a male Delcatty, which it is not. We're just going to Mach Punch, and hopefully just one-shot the thing, since we are a little bit higher level. But we'll see. And Delcatty is bulky enough, and Poison Heal activates, which means that Cute Charm did not activate. So we are going to throw another Mach Punch on there. And yeah, I don't know why I was actually concerned healing up Breloom against the Sand Slash in the last video, since he is going to definitely have plenty of turns for Poison Heal to do good deeds. Skylar gets to 33. Probably going to be his apex before the start of the gym fight. So, reduction room. Let's go ahead and go in there first. This guy, I think, is going to use a guard spec, which is fine because I do not plan on reducing his defenses at all, or anything like that. The only thing I plan on reducing is his HP to 0. So, here's a Linoon. Does 6 get quick attack? I'm actually not sure. I know Linoon gets extreme speed, like, by events. And I think they actually recently made another extreme speed Linoon event. Yeah, it still says Shrouded in Mist. It's kind of funny. That's the same thing it says in the original game, too. Yeah, 2 Mach Punches is going to be enough to take care of these things. If we'd use those proteins on Breloom, probably would be getting one-shots by now. But anyway, I think they're going to be better served on Hirondelle, just because I got to make up for that poor attack IV, or not poor attack IV. I think the IV is actually fun. It's the nature that is kind of bad. Alright, here's a female trainer. We have a Zangoose, and what are you going to do? X attack, I think. But it doesn't matter because I don't think anything in this gym is going to be able to, any of the junior trainer Pokemon anyway. It's going to be able, that's apparently a dead pixel on my screen. That is saddening. Maybe you guys can't see it. Yeah. If I had those, like, 3 proteins in here right now, or any more attack EVs, I think probably would have been the difference in getting those KOs. Captain Toad's going to get to 32. And we still got a couple of rooms to go. Katsuki's 28, that's good. Fodder Poke, 28. Yeah, we will be needing to clear up a spot in the party at some point. Can we just go through? Okay, you do have to go through in the proper order. Again, the only room I think we're not going to go into in this 2-hit KO the guy is the HP Restore room. Even though I feel like we probably could still do that one, especially if we can 1-hit KO it. Anyway, defense room, I don't think that's going to be a problem either, based on how much damage we have been dealing. That's the motto of the Utah Jasmine, right? You do defense first. Alright, there's a Linoon. Pretty sure this is going to be easily 2-hit KO'd by Mach Punch. I may want to end up using some stuff. We did get a PP up, an additional PP up in the last part, so I might want to, maybe this video, we still have quite a few Mach Punches left. Oh yeah, still an easy 2-hit KO. I don't know, we don't have too many left. We got 7 currently, I believe. And we still have, I think we still have 2 rooms to go. One at KO room. What that actually means is dire hit, so not much of a one at KO room. Now, if the dude like actually had like superpowers Zangoose, with scope lens or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. But I severely doubt that he does. And he's probably just gonna get to it KO'd by Mach Punch. Ace Trainer Burke. He's gonna get himself burked. It's so vexing to like almost one-hit KO it. So it's quite a bit of Mach Punch PP wasted. You know, I suppose I could actually use not Mach Punch, but since I kind of want to conserve headbutts, and I already know Mach Punch is going to be a move we're going to want to restore, I'm just kind of whatever about it. Can't go through that door. So we'll go into the other side, which is the accuracy room, which is, I'm not even sure what combination this trainer has that it would need an X accuracy on there, but Mach Punch don't care. So hello, Mary. I'm not sure what sort of inaccurate moves Delcandy is going to be using, but hopefully, I think we almost one-shotted the previous Delcandy, so I'm kind of hoping, I think we gained a level since then, so maybe we just one-shot this one. That'd be nice, save some PP. And nope. How much PP do we have? We only have 3 Mach Punches left. I think I want to go ahead and let bury that. I don't want to waste the max ether on it. And I do kind of want to use the PP up on it as well, so that we will get back, what, 30... I forget how much it restores. Anyway, so this is the recovery room. To be honest, we probably could do that. Breloom almost has a level up. We might go ahead and do it. It does... I think it's going to be worth it. Even if we have to use 3 Mach Punches, that actually works out a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and do the recovery room, just because that kind of goads me more into go ahead and using the PP up plus... Actually, we probably should use the PP up right there, because I think we would gain PP. Anyway, we may still do, I'm not sure. Either way, PP not as big a concern as I was kind of afraid it would be. But I think we will actually take a hit on this turn, which we so far have not been doing. So there's that. It's going to use Covet, which is going to actually be a little bit annoying. It's going to jack our Expert Belt. We will get it back at the end of the fight, but that is going to reduce the damage we do a little bit. And we'll have to Super Potion. Is that going to fully restore it? No, it is not. I don't know if that's going to finish it off. It does not, because we did get our Expert Belt stolen away. But that's fine. We'll actually just completely zero out Mach Punch's PP. And I think I'll just PP up and max ether it, so we'll have a lot of Mach Punches to go around. And there we go. We get to level 33 with Captain Toad. And let's learn Mind Reader. I guess you get Dynamic Punch at some point, but no. Leave the Dynamic Punching for Machamp. I think is fun. Okay, so here we go. I just know we're going to get back PP now. I'm going to be like... Alright, so here's our PP up. And yeah, we're going to use this on Captain Toad. And we're going to PP up Mach Punch. Which is, I kind of hate to do that, because it's probably save those PP ups for actual, competitive things. But anyway, we now have 30... Yeah, okay, we actually gained 6 Mach Punches by doing that. So now I'm conflicted. Yeah, so Mach Punch, we gained 6 Mach Punches out of that, and that should be enough, though. I feel like that'll be enough. Let me check how much we have in the way of... the... Yeah, 4 ethers, 10 leopard berries. See, I don't think... Oh, you actually have an elixir. That's cool. We have an elixir, and we have a couple of max ethers. I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and throw an ether onto Mach Punch, just to be sure. You know, they're gonna get used up, and whenever we do zero them out, then I'll choose to use the max ether. So... Wait, we already took out all the guys in here. We're only 10 minutes in, took out this entire gym. Sans gym leader, and the gym leader fight might actually be kind of long. So, we shall see. Oh wait. I don't have the correct lead, so... I mean, Breland's probably a fine lead, but I don't particularly want to lead off with it against Slacking. Assuming he still leads with Slacking. Let me access the menu, please. Thank you. Yes, sir. Alright, so here comes the question. Do we want to go ahead and teach Sableye Toxic? Let's see, so we have Nightshade, which has full PP still, and it's not going to be useful against Slacking, of course, being Ghost type, versus its normal type. We have Shadow Sneak, which I'm a big fan of. It's got high PP, it's got priority, good stuff. And we have Knockoff, which is a pretty great move, and I get stab on it. It's got black glasses. Not really interested in getting rid of it, so yeah. I think I will throw Toxic on there, just because it's a ninja, right? Like, that's one thing ninjas are known for. I mean, Koga, right? Even in Gen 1 we had Toxic using ninjas, so... We are indeed going to throw Toxic onto Akatsuki, because all ninjas should have some sort of access to Toxic stuff, right? I think even Shadow Man's Shadow Blades are supposed to have some sort of a Toxic effect. There's Nightshade, you know, it's getting down in utility, I suppose. I mean, 28 free points is alright, but we do like to dole in one-hit KOs when we have the option to, and I'm pretty sure 28 HP is not going to be one-hit KOing anybody. So there's Toxic, and we'll have to see if that is the way I want to go, but I am going to lead off with Sableye. And let's see, do I want to have... Black Glasses is going to be the only damaging move I have. Or Black Glasses boosted. Knockoff, rather. Don't think we want any other stuff to be used. Actually, Bulk Up would be a pretty interesting option for Breloom. Tank a hit, Bulk Up on the loafing turn, and then probably sweep from there. That might be something worth trying, but I'm not going to attempt it this run, at least. Not without knowing exactly what he's got, so I decided not to PP up on Detect. I think we can get it done, if nothing else, with Swampert's additional uses of Protect, which is the only reason I have Protect on him. But here we go. Here's Norman, and I feel like the existence of Norman is one of the reasons why you can't change your character's skin tone in this game. But anyway, so he leads out with Slocking, and let's see, I have 3 guys, because I know he's got a very different roster in Emerald, and it looks like he's probably just got those same 3 guys. So first thing we're gonna do is Detect. Of course, you guys should know by now what Slocking does. It does something. It does have Feint Attack, which we are neutral to, and then it lopes around. So we're gonna Toxic on its Truant. Really, Sableye, you miss a Toxic for me. Oh well. So we'll Detect. It's gonna be on, and we'll proceed to Toxic. So I think what I might actually do here, let's see, I'll go ahead and Detect one more time here to block this turn. It's gonna Encore. Alright, and what I'll actually do now, because Protect has a lot more PP, well, to be precise, twice the PP, I'm actually going to go into Pescado on this Truant turn, and then basically use up our protects on this. And I'll probably do the same strategy, and hopefully I won't miss the Toxic to take out the other Slocking. As for the Vigoroth, we'll probably just Mach Punch that, so we will just protect on this turn. And we're basically free to go for kind of whatever hit I want right here. And it might actually kill. We'll just go Water Gun since it's got the most PP. And this might actually kill the Slocking, depending. I believe Special D is its weakest stat. Toxic should be enough to take that down, and it is. Which, I guess it's alright. He still has his potions in reserve. But that's fine. We're getting really close to Swampert. Really, really close. Akatsuki gains a level. That's cool. Wants to get Shadow Claw. Now that presents a very... I wish you got this one level later, Akatsuki. Because otherwise I'd just get rid of the Tect. Darn it! Why did this have to be this specific level? Let's see. I don't want to get rid of Sneak. I mean, we can always learn Shadow Claw later, but I might want to put it on somebody else. I think I might just pass up on it. Even though, well... As long as I can land that first Toxic, I think Akatsuki will probably take a hit. She'll take a hit. She'll take a hit. Just I don't really want to heal her back up. So can't see the rest of the party. I don't know that anyone else is gonna want Shadow Claw necessarily. I mean, Knockoff is probably just as fine. It gains stab on it as well, and on top of that we have the item boosting it. So I think I'm actually gonna pass up on Shadow Claw. If I absolutely have to, I can Heart Scale it. It's just unfortunate. If it literally happened like after the next, maybe not after the next KO, right after this fight, I would go ahead and throw it on over the Tect, no questions. But I want to save the HP, so that we will do. So, oh well. Hirundo wants to learn Agility. You're a Swallow. You don't need to learn Agility. Dustox, 29. Put this in the Vigoroth. We will go into Captain Toad. And hopefully this thing doesn't have... I think he likes to use Focus Punch, but I'm not sure if he will or not. Either way, we're just going to Mach Punch. You know, I suppose it would have been good without that Ether now that I think about it. Okay, just completely waxes the Vigoroth with a crit. I'm definitely A-okay with that. Just no damage, and I think we're going to get through this gym with 0 damage taken if Akatsuki doesn't miss another Toxic. Alright, first though we got a Detect. I'm almost surprised. I forget if Vigoroth or Slocking whoever learns Feint, but that would be a fantastic move to have thrown on here for the remake. So it's going to load for rounds. We're going to Toxic, not miss this time. And from here it looks like we will be able to make it out of this gym fight with 0 HP taken, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and Detect one more time to block this attack before we switch out. And definitely learning Protect on Marshtomp was pretty solid. It happened to come at a really good time with this gym coming up, and just, I think, further solidifies why Swampert is the starter of choice for this run. Even though currently I'm just running through on Ruby with Sceptile and 3 Ralts, and seeing how far I can get with that, because Brendan is an idiot. So we're going to go ahead and Protect. And hopefully we chip away. That's interesting. Alright, so let's just go ahead and Water Gun. And he might just straight up die here, as the previous one did. I think we actually gained the level, so he probably will. Oh yeah, that's a crit, so definitely Toxic's gonna finish the thing off. And there we go. Got this gym down with 0 damage taken. Pretty cool, and Piscato is 1 level away from Swampert, so we will definitely have Swampert by the next gym. Our little ninja girl gets to 30. Impossible. Flawless victory. You did. You didn't deal a single point of damage. Not a single point. Captain Toad made sure of that with the critical hit Mach Punch, and I did not know the balance badge is apparently purple trimmed. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we get, instead of Facade, which would be awesome to put on Swallow, by the way, we get Retaliate, which is going to be considerably less useful. I forget how much PP it has. Once again, this remake does so much more facial expressions than XY did. Here's Wally. Pretty sure at this point Wally's not supposed to have come back here, but okay. I'm assuming that we're going to get Surf automatically here. Not a forced pickup in the original game. Of course, we definitely want to pick up Surf because A, it's an HM, so we can teach it to multiple things. B, it is a thing. So I think if we actually go back to Little... Where are we going? What is happening? Cutscenes are happening. I was about to say, no, Wally, we're not going in that place. Route 118. That's a bottom screen feature, we're not using that. We're gonna get space jumped. We, in fact, did get space jumped back to Route 118. There is maybe some stuff that we want to do. Yeah, we're gonna be getting some Surf treasure hunts action in the next video. Sure you can't? Alright, so a little bit of a shorter part of this video, but I am quite pleased that we were able to take down the gym with 0 damage taken. I just think that's funny. Obviously the strat we decided to employ was very conducive to that, and I'm kind of bummed that we did not... Who else could learn Shadow Claw? That was just so unfortunate that I needed to keep the tech on there. Okay, the only other person in the party who can learn Shadow Claw is Linoon, so it's kind of whatever. I'll just use the TM at a future point. And I also wanted to check and see how much PP... so there's Nature Power. Was this a TM before? I think it was. I'm thinking of Natural Gift, is what I was thinking at the time was. Yeah, Nature Power can actually be pretty useful, depending... I'm pretty sure it's always a special attack in this gen, even though it says category other. Which means you can taunt it away. Retaliate is 70 power, but it's only 5 PP, so pretty low in usefulness, I would say. But yeah, next video we are going to... Let's go ahead and get to... We can go ahead... Actually, I'm going to run through the other routes. Might be better. I will put Swallow in front of the party. So yeah, now that we have Surf, we have a lot of areas we can run around and explore, certainly. So it's definitely something. And there's actually an area nav. What are those called officially? Do you guys know? Like Creeper Pokemon, area nav, goodness, whatever. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys know. Leave me a comment if you do, because I'm not currently checking Cerebi until the run is over, because I am sure there are a plethora of spoilers and whatnot on Cerebi. Pokebeach conveniently not having many of the spoilers. And I think by now Europe probably has the game too, so those of you, one of you was... I forget your name. I know it started with an X. I just don't want to attribute it to the wrong person. I know at least one of you mentioned that you didn't want to watch until... Oh, by the way, we can also get into New Mauville, which is another thing we might do next video. Whichever one, the treasure hunt first, I guess. I know at least some of you were wanting to wait until the European release so you could go ahead and play through the first time yourself, and definitely, obviously we're doing a blind run, I can definitely respect that. So here we go, so we get through there, thanks to diagonal walking without too many things, and I kind of want to do the trick house too. I'm actually going to run here and see what the puzzle is. And unlike the original game, can you put on the... No, you can't. There's a pretty obvious glint of light in the original, so just check the suspicious things, I guess. But yeah, last time I went to the trick house, the prize was different, so I'm kind of curious what it's going to be here. They've all been changed. Let's see, what is the thing here? You guys can't see it, but I'm thumbs downing right now. So, Trick House officially is just not even an option past the first one for us. So yeah. I was gonna be so sad if that was a forced buy right there. Like, I probably would have just, rather than have to redo that gym fight, I probably would have just thrown out the escape rope. So anyway, so guess what there is on this route, guys? There's water on this route, and we can finally start exploring stuff. And we're gonna be doing that in the next video. So 2 videos, 2 gyms down. Pretty good progress. And now we got a long ways to go before the next gym, though. But yeah, we're gonna be going down here and getting some stuff. I'm gonna have to put my notes in order definitely for this to try to get this treasure hunt done in the most efficient way possible. But we're going to be tracking down some treasures. Captain Toad's going to be happy again in the next video. See you guys then for part 21. Later days.